All right, hey guys, this is Coach Marcus Jones. I am a diamond leader with GoDesana and HBN. I want to welcome you to tonight's GoDesana and HBN Naturals Testimonials discussion. Right, we do this every single Monday. I'm the host at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. So we have a lot of fun, and we never have any pre-planned guests. And so if you guys are on here and would like to share your testimonials, or you have someone that you invited who wants to share their story, raise your hand or comment in the chat. We'll have you unmute the microphones when we get to that point. Did a little bit about myself. I've been a member of Green Organics, which is our parent company, since February 2019. It's been a great experience. I signed up for free, like all of us did. We all joined for free, and I eventually purchased products a few days after joining. But it's been a great experience. Have earned over seven figures, all part time, with these amazing companies. Recently, I was able to not have to continue working after my last employer of 17 years terminated my position. They eliminated my position. They did had a 4% reduction of staff for the company back on September 3rd. And as a result of these amazing opportunities, I'm retired from corporate America at the age of 56. So no longer, waking up and rushing to the gym and making sure I'm back home by 8 o'clock in the morning, logged on. Now I still wake up early at 5 a.m. and I get to the gym at 6. I'm back home by around 8 a.m. and I'm just relaxing and enjoying the rest of my day, being able to work on the business. But I've been here almost 7 years in February. It's been a great experience. I've helped a lot of people who some of them are on here, and we have a very simple system when it comes to building the business. It's called the best system. We become product of the products. We educate ourselves. We share the plan, talking about the pay plan for people who are interested in earning more income. We also share the products for people who want to learn more about the products, and we simply sign people up. That's all we do. And then the T in the best system is you teach those people who you signed up to do exactly what you just did. So it's simple. And we are network marketing companies, and people do network marketing every day, but just don't get paid for it. And we've done it for as long as we were able to recommend and refer things, right? We like to recommend doctors and restaurants, and you guys can comment in the chat or on Facebook, things you recommended but never got paid for. And we simply show people how to get paid to buy, use, and recommend the opportunities we have here and also the products, which are amazing. Green Organics is the parent company. So if you decide to sign up with us, once you set up your Pay Quicker account, your company is going to send you a Visa debit card like this, and it's going to have Green Organics LLC on it. When your commissions are deposited to your Pay Quicker account, you get for free. You're going to receive an email, and it's going to come from Green Organics. So that's how the money works. We do have checks, but most people do electronic deposits to their bank or transfer it to their commissions to Visa debit card. GoDesana is our household division, our personal care division, our cosmetic division with our go-go sticks. And also we have essential oils and black seed oil. Everything's organic, plant-based. And Hardbody Naturals is our supplements and superfoods division. So there's lots of amazing supplements. Last week, several people participated in the 3-day liver cleanse. Maybe some of those people will want to share their experience of doing the liver cleanse. I know Katrina and her daughter lost 5 pounds and 4 pounds, respectively, just in 3 days. The first time I did a liver cleanse, I think I lost like 9 pounds. It was 7 or 9 pounds. I know it was a good amount by simply, increasing my hydration, but using the products that are recommended for the liver cleanse. There are over 300 products. The company gives you websites for free. You don't pay for those. You get the back office that doesn't cost you anything. There's the marketing system, and between the companies, we get paid up to 14 different ways, which is great. So it's kind of like having multiple businesses in a box, right? And so rather than being someone who's out there trying to build, three, four, five, six, seven other businesses and struggling because you're all over the place, you can focus on building your business here and have all those different income streams coming in. I like the fact that there's daily pay, right? We get paid in real time. There's weekly pay with a couple of the payment options, and there's also monthly pay with HBN if you are on the leaderboard for the calendar month. So really good companies. So all the products have a money back guarantee, so there's no risk of losing any money here. So you can purchase products, and if you don't like the products or your body has an adverse reaction or a negative reaction, you simply contact the company and they will send you a refund with no questions asked. It's amazing, right? And so, but we have about a 1%, less than 1% return rate. So most people who buy the products, they love them. 93% of our members are customers between the companies. So about 6% of the members are consultants who are buying the products, using the products, and making money by sharing the products. And about 1% of our members are practitioners. Someone asked me, "Am I happy they downsized?" I'm happy they downsized me because it allowed me to get all my time back. I don't have to wake up early in the morning if I don't want to. I don't have to manage employees anymore. I don't have to do budgets. I don't have to write performance reviews. I don't have to do any of that. It's amazing. And so, but thankfully I prepared for this back in 2000. By 2022, I built my business, to where I replaced my six-figure income from my corporate job with this business here. So I was prepared. So when they told me they eliminated my position, Richard, I was happy. So, but I know not everyone was quite as prepared. Many of those people that lost their jobs that day, they have already secured employment, which is cool. But that wasn't the plan for me, right? And so so yes. Anyway, we have the money back guarantee on. So that's that. Trying to think what else. Oh, I work hard. I don't know if you will work hard, so you might join us not earn any money. That's our income disclaimer. And none of our products are governed by the Food and Drug Administration. Okay, and our products are not intended to diagnose, prevent, treat, or cure any disease or health conditions. And as always, before using any of these products, talk to your doctor. One more thing, I forgot about, almost left this out. Since I talked about the FDA, we don't white label our products, right? Many companies out there, thousands of companies out there, what they do is they start a company, they go to a lab, a manufacturer, and have them tell them what they want, and a manufacturer will make these products, and the company will slap their label on. It's called white labeling. Well, guess what? That company that makes the products does it for like 1,000 other companies, and there's just different labels, right? It's called white labeling. We have an FDA certified manufacturing facility in Cincinnati, Ohio. So what we do, we source all the ingredients, okay, and we manufacture the ingredients in-house. So we have an FDA certified manufacturing facility. We don't talk about that enough, but that is one of the things that sets us apart from a lot of these other network marketing companies who are white labeling their products. So there's really nothing special, right? Um, so that's pretty much it. If I want to welcome any guests here, any guests who are on here. I saw someone welcomed Mr. Brian Williams. Welcome, sir. Appreciate you for being here tonight. So we're at the point now where we want to open up the microphones, and if you would like to share a testimonial, it could be an income or financial testimonial, it could be a product testimonial, or it can be both. Okay, if anyone would like to share, raise your hand so I can see on the Zoom screen. And I think that Lynette raised her hand. I think I saw Lynette. Or comment in the chat if you don't know how to hit the raise hand button. But at the bottom of the screen on Zoom, you can raise your hand. It says raise hand at the bottom of the screen. If you're on Facebook, you can type your testimony on Facebook and I can read it. Okay. Right. So who's that? Someone says it wants to share. Mimi. Let me find where you at, Mimi. Oh, here you go. All right, so I just asked you to unmute, so you should be good to go.
Good evening, everybody, from the beautiful, hot, and humid town of Houston. So,
Welcome.
I have been with Heart and Body Naturals for almost a year now, and I added Protect when it came out in I don't midsummer last year. And I just want to share with y'all, I have Hashimoto's thyroiditis, which means I have an autoimmune condition of my thyroid, and I have hypothyroidism to boot. So I'm all a mess. However, taking the Protect lowered my A1C from September 30th of 2024 to July 25th of 2025, 6 points. So it was an amazing change. And I didn't change anything in my diet. So I can also say that by taking most of the products that HBN offers, from 9:30:24 to 7:25:25, my cholesterol total went down from 248 points down to 195 points. So I am a product of the product. I will not ever not use these products. I've just found that they have totally helped me, and not having to worry about taking a bazillion pills of different kinds of supplements to feed my body. And I'm just very thankful I found the products, very thankful I found the company, and thank you for letting me share.
All right, Mimi from Houston. I love your post. Your post with this with the sunsets and the sunrises are amazing. That's amazing. Been with us almost about a year now. Gluco Protect is one of our superfood products, and for people who are out there looking for a an alternative to the GLP-1 drugs they have out there on the marketplace, Gluco Protect is part of our GLP-1 system, and it's easy to consume. I like it because it tastes like broth, right? It's just a plant-based broth, and it triggers the body's natural GLP-1 system. Drink it about 20 minutes before your 2 meals a day, and I'm telling you guys, it's going to help to manage that blood sugar spike. And so having your A1C go down by 6 points in less than a year, what, in 10 months, that's amazing. I know people who have tried to have their A1C go down naturally and struggle, so that's why they resort to using drugs, which have side effects. And the Gluco Protect, it's a powder, right? You add it to about 8 ounces of water, warm water, drink it. It's amazing. But using Gluco Protect, to help your A1C go down is awesome. And Hashimoto's, having dealing with that. I know people who have dealt with that, and they've used our other products along with that. Ocean Vitality may be a product you want to consider using, but it's an amazing product. And then cholesterol, right? Your cholesterol going from 248 to 195 in 10 months, less than 10 months, that's awesome. About 10 months, that's great. And so I'm sure your doctors are happy, right? And with you being able to, reduce your A1C, lower your cholesterol, and also being able to reduce any medications. And I agree with you, Mimi. This is the only company I've ever been with where if I didn't make a single dime, if I didn't make any money, I would still buy these products, right? And this is why over 90% of our members are customers only because they like black seed oil. They like, the go sticks from GoDesana, right? They like the non-toxic laundry detergent and hard surface cleaner. They like that stuff. And so, but it's great. So thanks, Mimi, for hopping on today and for sharing. And there's other people that have the same belief as me, which is awesome. Does anyone else? I know TR. I don't know TR. I forgot to ask her. I usually check with TR because she always has a guest. Do you have a guest this week, TR? If you do, you can go ahead and just comment in the chat. No get. Okay, awesome. That's all good. I know you're just getting back into school, and but I'm glad you're here tonight. And so, okay, Brian Williams. Okay, yeah, Clarence Hubbard invited Brian. Welcome, sir. If you guys are a guest, let us know who invited you. Also, um, get back with the person that shared this information with you and let them know what you liked about the information, and let them know which company you want to join if you want to join both. Right? It's you have the both best of both worlds. Let me read this testimonial on Facebook first. This is from Troy Monroe. He lives in Oregon. I went to high school with Troy, right? And Troy actually just turned 56. He looks like he's 25, recently married. He's aging backwards. He says, my dad reports a magnesium pain spray resolved his fungal problem he had been dealing with for years. He is sold on that magnesium pain spray at 80 years young. Also, he loves black seed oil. He reports black seed oil gives him energy. So this is Troy's testimonial on Facebook. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you for sharing that. All right, Anthony, let me get you to unmute yourself. He's a Cleveland Browns fan, so don't hold that against him, but he's an Ohio State fan, so he's cool. All right, Anthony, you should be able to mute yourself. You got it. Here you go.
About a lot of California. I have a couple of testimonies. First of all, I've been a product of the product since February of 2024. So I hit my 2 years with the company, February of 2026. When I came on board, I was all the way up to 296 pounds. But once I came on, I was like roughly about 255. Now I'm around 210 pounds from taking the berberine, AC, and some other products, and they're awesome. So to go from that to be able to put down the injections, the shot, dealing with Ozempic that got me down to 255, and I haven't been on those shots in over 2 years. Right at about at 2 years once I started the program. So I'm very happy with the products because of the results that I received myself. On the other hand, I heard a testimony a month ago. I think it was Roshan that talked about the protector, the surface cleaner spray, and use it on tennis shoes. So I get a lot of different tennis shoes out of different cloths, Nikes and Skechers and things of that nature. And what happened was I was paying like $18 for a 4 ounce bottle of the cleaner of Nike, and I began to use the protective. And so I use like I have yellow tennis shoes, I have white Nike tennis shoes. So what I do is I take the protector, which is $12.95 a bottle, 16 ounces, and I spray it right where I want to start brushing with a small toothbrush, and it becomes, I mean, they just coming clean. It is so amazing that not only am I saving money, but I'm also saving the cloth and the material and the leather on my tennis shoes because of using an all natural product. And I would tell everyone to get this particular product. It is so useful in so many different ways. And you will be amazed because once you try it on something, you'll be like, I don't think it's going to work. Then all of a sudden, you begin to get the results. It's just like the other product. I don't think it's going to work. Then all of a sudden, you get the result. Then you be like, oh my goodness. And you become a happy, go lucky kid. So when it's time for me to shop and rebuy, I just automatically rebuy what I need to purchase, keep my supplies very stingy. I don't want to give away anything. But using this and replacing the Nike tennis shoe solution to clean my tennis shoes, $18, $22, and this lasts longer also, I think I'm saving about at least $50 every 60 days by using this product right here. Because you just get a small bottle of cleanser for your tennis shoes, and you want your tennis shoes to be clean. So get your bottle, use it on those kids' tennis shoes, be diligent, get your brush, some clear water, regular water, and just spray it on, brush it, and then dry the shoe off with a clean towel, set them outside, and you'll be surprised what the results are. That's all I have for you, Coach. Thank you much.
All right, Anthony. And gosh, I remember meeting you in Orange Beach, Alabama at the first event you came to. And I didn't know you were 296. I had no idea because you're tall like me. So, people are surprised when we share how much we weighed at one time. I was 297 pounds years ago. And so being down to 210 pounds with using the Burberry ACV, that's amazing. And
I felt bad because I had to give away a lot of very expensive suits that were size 55. As a matter of fact, when I tried to get them altered, the seamstress say, I can't go any lower than 60, and I'm at 255, and my waist length was like a 48, almost a 49. I was just a big guy. And I mean, it's not good for your health. So now I take pride in it because I'm with a group of people that are always training and teaching about health and wealth and health. But the most important thing is our health.
so that's true. Yeah. I was when I was 297, I had a 48-inch waist. All right. Knees were hurting, lower back was hurting, and you can only take in the suits, pants so much before the back pockets meet, right? So you can't keep doing that.
So
Eventually, you have to buy a new size, right?
as a man, we like to cross our leg. When you like 296 and big like that, you can't cross your leg.
You
Now I
can't.
see when my legs cross and I be like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I remember those days just wear out the inside of my pants just wear out because the legs were rubbing. I remember I was big Marcus back then. So, so congratulations on that. And then protector spray. I just used it this morning. I came home from the gym and I noticed there was like a dirt spot on my toe on my shoe. So I took the cleaning spray, sprayed it on there. I let it sit on there a little bit and just took a cloth and wiped it off and then took off the dirt.
Worked. It worked.
It works.
Sure
And
did.
I like the fact that you said you're saving money paying $18, $20 for a little small bottle. That's probably not natural. Then you can probably smelling the fumes from that Nike spray where with protector spray or even the deep green or the Tri-Remedy spray, it's essential oils
Mhm.
and it
It's a
smells
win-win.
good. It
It's a
smells,
win-win. Yes,
yeah.
it's a win-win. All right.
That's awesome. Well, thank you for sharing that, Sean. Sir, I
Thank you, Coach.
appreciate you. All right, let me read Lillian's testimony. Lillian says, for many years, I got you after her, Jessica. Lillian says, for many years, I suffered from upper respiratory issues, in and out of ENT offices. Those are ear, nose, and throat offices for 6 years now. Haven't seen her ENT, but for a family funeral all through COVID. But and didn't wear a mask. Okay, and we are grateful for Black Sea Oil. Her and Butch. Butch and I didn't wear masks. Butch is our husband, and they're grateful for Black Sea Oil, not just any Black Sea Oil, the one from Green Organics. Now, GoDesana and Heartburn Naturals each has Black Sea Oil, right? And so Green Organics has also been a source of extra income. They travel, right? They get on the road and travel, go camping and stuff. And all they do is share with others what the products have done for us. And that's one of the keys. When we talk about the best system, becoming a product of the product, you're going to use the products and you're going to have a story. I know Jerry Jones from Maryland, he's on here. He's down a significant amount of weight since the beginning of this year. Coach Seymour has used the products down over 50 pounds. Miriam, and she's in Chicago by way of Texas. She's down over 120 pounds or something. Tiara, Tiara hasn't shared her story yet, but the pictures don't lie. Tiara Moore in Atlanta, she has a story. So the products definitely work, and so they're not on display. All right, Jessica, let me hit the unmute button, and you should be able to unmute your mic.
Can you hear me, Coach?
Yes, I hear you.
All right. So first things first. So you know how we got with the 3 go-go sticks with the Try Me as the Try Me product. So it's like, oh, I have an extra mood boost. So let me put one in my pocket today and take it to work with me. Well, one of my coworkers was having a day, just put it that way, right? So I took it over to her. I said, and I hadn't used it yet, so I had it open. I said, here you go. And later on, we're out walking, and she said, that stuff is amazing. It works really good. She goes, it's calmed me down. I need to use some more, though, to calm me even more down. So, those things are really good. another thing I wanted to say is I am so grateful for this company and community. I've been able to, me and my husband have been able to make the most we've ever made in a network marketing company. I crossed 6,000 at the beginning of the month in total commissions. I'm down, I've released around 30 pounds, many inches. I'm the healthiest I've been. I have, the pain is, I still have it, but not as bad as it used to be, where I couldn't even, it would hurt to walk. So I'm just so grateful of these products. And I'm like you, even if I didn't make a dime off of anything, I would still buy these products because they are definitely a help. And Terry loves the Cravings Crusher and the Mood Boost. And he also does the Spike Nard at night. So
That's awesome. And this is great. I forgot to mention the company HBN. Every month you have an opportunity to receive a free product. Okay, you place a 100 CV order, the company's going to send you a free product. Well, this month, for the month of October, they're doing a cross promotion where our sister company GoDesana has what's called go-go sticks. And those are essential oil nasal inhalers. There's 10 of them, and they all do 10 different things. The company is giving away 3 random go-go sticks with a 100 CV order with HBN. So Jessica received her mood booster was one of them. This is it right here. And coworker was having a rough day. Jessica gave hers away, right? And that's what we do. We share products with people we care about. That's what this is all about. And her coworker vouch for and say it works. It would be nice if they can hop on the Zoom and share their story. So they got to get them on here one day. But the go-go sticks, this is the mood boost right here. They're easy to use. All you do is just twist it and you stick it in one nostril, inhale, like a deep inhale, 1 to 2 seconds, stick in the other nostril, 1 to 2 seconds. Within about 60 seconds, you are going to feel the benefits of any of the 10 go-go sticks, right? And so they're amazing.
yeah, I did a demonstration with one of mine that I had. I used the focus fuel.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm going to show you just how you do it. And I demonstrated it. So she's like, oh, wow. And she even said, that reminds me of the old school style, like, inhalers. So
Yeah, like the Vicks Vapor Rub I keep as a memento right on my desk. But these work because they're made from essential oils, and so they're not synthetic oils, and so your body recognizes natural organic products. That's why they work so well. And just a combination. Then dropping 60 pounds, 30 pounds every time we see you at an event, you've gotten smaller. I can tell by your shirt sizes are getting smaller, and then making over $6,000. And we do this part time, right? No one's doing this full time. Even me, I'm not working 8 hours per day doing the business. Maybe 2 or 3 hours a day I'll spend working the business, but making $6,000 while also working part time. That's great because not many employers nowadays are giving people raises, right? Or bonuses. Matter of fact, a lot of employers are reducing staff, like what happened to me. So this is a great the business opportunity is something great that can help protect you if you do have a reduction in your income from your job. So it's good stuff. But thank you, Jessica, for sharing that. Appreciate that.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, then Ron is a teacher in Virginia. She says she used protector spray today to clean her students' tables. At the end of the day, left her classroom smelling good. Yeah, protector smells wonderful and it kills germs, guys. It's amazing. And so let me see. And Mary Pearson's down to 205 pounds because of berberine ACV and black sea oil. Colette, I got you, Clarence. Colette says she loves Protector Surface Cleaner and Largy Soap and my go-go sticks. The algae relief one works great. It's somewhere. Well, it's on my nightstand. I like sniffing that at night. And then Dee Dee's trying to mood boost now, heart rate a little high. Get Spike Nard. Spike Nard is going to calm you down. Spike Nard, myrrh, and frankincense, those will bring you down, Dee Dee. So if you have those are what you want to sniff. All right, Clarence, let me have you unmute yourself, sir. And you should be able to hit unmute. So it's Clarence, Miriam, Tina, and then Katrina.
Good evening, fam. Can you hear me, Coach?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I can't say enough about these products because they've basically been a lifesaver to me. And like I mentioned last night, they've contributed to existing conditions. I have severe spinal stenosis. Um, in my back, I have cervical myelopathy in my neck and degenerative disc disease in my back, along with arthritis. And from L1 to L7, I have no cartilage, none. I've been like this for close to 30 years. I was in some extremely bad car accidents. I've been cut out of 2 cars where I was bent down for several hours before they got to me. So I still feel the pain, but with these products, on top of that, I was a diabetic probably for 10 years. I no longer take metformin, Jardiance, insulin, none of that. I started the journey at 270 pounds. I'm down to this morning 230. So, and being a product of the product, I had issues with my what is that, Coach Seymour, that I started using? Oh, my prostate. The prostate. I mean, within 2 weeks, all of that was gone. I mean, and I met Brian the other day. He saw the magnet on my car. I was in the hood talking to some friends, and he saw it, and I gave him a bottle of black seed oil, and we conversed shortly. But he noted that he said, "Hey, I'd like to make a business out of this and get involved. I'd like to be your business partner." So it really tripped me out. So I invited him last week, but he couldn't make it. So I reached back out to him today. And he said, sure. I said, actually, I asked him, I had given him some black seed and some soursop. And he said he just opened his black seed oil, started using it Sunday. And he said, yeah. I said, well, what do you think about it? He says, oh, I love it. He says, that stuff is real. So he has some knowledge of, products, but he knows what he's taking is different than anything else, like Amazon and those other companies. But I myself, for a couple of years, I really couldn't ambulate, and my doctors, my A1C was like 11 or 12, and within 90 days, I was taking these products. I went back to seeing, and I didn't know what my numbers were. It blew their mind. My doctor's about 74 years old, nicest guy in the world. So he says, Clarence, what is it that you're doing? He says, that at that time I'd released about 15 pounds, maybe 20, and I had been doing everything to try to lose weight, but it's hard to exercise when you have what I have and being in pain as well. But at any rate, he asked me, he says, I'd like a sup. I told him what I was, I told him about the products. And he said, well, I'd like to, I'd like to see, well, anyway, she hits him back about a week later and says, whatever Mr. Hubbard is doing, he needs to continue to do it because I've checked these products out thoroughly. And she said, they are spot on. She says, there's no chemicals in anything. Everything is natural. And this is the reason why Dr. Warshaw and Mr. Hubbard has made, the changes in his life that he has. This is why he's able to ambulate. This is why his prostate is, no longer giving him any trouble. So, and then, I got to give Coach Seymour, I got to give him, man, this dude, I can't say enough about him. Man, we've spent countless hours on the phone, and he knows these products. He and I've had 2 heart attacks, 4 stents. So, we share the same story. And, I put down 15 meds, and, Coach Seymour knows how I am about this. Something he had to tell me, he said, look, man, you need to calm down, because when I'm trying to tell people about these products and I know they need them and they're still taking this, these needles and stuff, it's because I care. But Coach Seymour said, Clarence, you just, some people you can't help, because I'm calling him for a three-way. He said, no, I'm not going to talk to him, because that guy's already, he's always been spot on with me, man. I'm not going to take up too much of your time. But Brian, hear me, man, hear me. Listen to these people. Take, just this is an opportunity of a lifetime. So take the advantage of it. Back to you, Coach.
All right, Clarence. Thank you for hopping on, sir. That was a lot to unpack, but you guys all heard it. Clarence has the degenerative disc disease in his back from car accidents, couldn't walk well, diabetic, overweight. The products work, right? And so I've used some of the process, the same products Clarence is using and has used. I use the same ones as does Coach Seymour. So we are one thing that separates us is education, right? We really become educated from using the products, right? And so and we, it's when we teach people your best story when it comes to building your business is going to become a product of the product. So you're going to use the products and you're going to have a story like Clarence, like the other people who shared today. And coming off of diabetes medication, amazing. Been able to release 40 pounds, that's awesome. Seeing the prostate issues reverse. I use prostate oil 2 times a day, right? Couple drops in the hand, slap it down there. I don't slap it down there, but you guys know I rub it on there down where it's supposed to go. Our products are amazing, and it's because Alexandra Bright is our formulator, and she's taken 2 other companies to billion-dollar companies because of her formulations. And Green Gangs owns all of her formulations now, and Paula Scarcella, our founder and our CEO, she doesn't skimp on buying quality products, I mean ingredients, right? If a batch of fulvic acid costs $500,000, she's paying $500,000 for it, right? And so that's the type of owner we have. And let me talk about black oil really quickly. Brian's experience with black oil is not is common to what people tell us once they use ours, because they're familiar with black oil. They see the one on Amazon or at the buy in the store, and where it tells you to take a tablespoon of it twice a day. Our black oil, you take drops, right? Because you're getting 3.3 milligrams of the thymokino per drop. So you take about 14 drops a day, you're getting about 50 milligrams of thymokino. 30 drops a day is recommended, right? And so that's how effective and potent our black oil is compared to the ones you find on the market. That's what sets us apart, right? So the products work. Then when it comes to sharing the business, there are 1,000 ways to build any business, right? You can wear t-shirts, you can wear buttons, you can use your car, you can use social media, you can have magnets on your vehicle like Clarence does. And now he was able to, meet Brian, who's looking to becoming a customer and a business partner. So it's great. So thanks, Brian, for trusting Clarence. And people do business with people they like and trust, right? And we are in the people business here. If we want to get the products into the hands of as many people as are open to hearing our message about plants over pills, like Coach Seymour says, we can't save everybody, right? Some people are programmed to only trust their doctor, right? Not knocking doctors, but if prescriptions worked, why they have to keep prescribing them every month, right? If they were. So think about that. All right, Clarence, but thanks, sir. Appreciate you for hopping on. All right. I'm gonna mute you.
Sir.
All right, mute you out. Let me read. I'll get you next, Mary. Let me read. Christy says, I used to come home from work and take a nap every single day. I've been taking black oil for about 2 weeks and no more naps. So thank you, Christy France. Appreciate that. That's awesome. Good feedback on black oil. All right, let me get Miriam, then we got Tina, then we got Katrina. And Jerry, did you want to share, sir? Go ahead, Miriam.
Hey, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So quick testimony. I'm here, taking care of my mom, helping take care of my mom. And she's got visitors coming in and out. And one of the visitors, I'm just, I know the person. So I'm like, well, how you been doing? It's good to see you and everything. And she's like, oh, my sciatica's been acting up and this and that. I said, I got something for you. So I went in the kitchen, gave her a scoop each of Mind, Body, and Soul, and 5 drops of fulvic because she never had, that before. Didn't want her to have, any type of reaction. And she's an older person. So I gave her just 5 drops of fulvic. And I kid you not, it hadn't not even 10 minutes passed by where she said, I feel good already. And I was like, really? And, I'm just saying, okay, but she went to the restroom, came out. She said, I really feel good all day long. She went grocery shopping with my sister. And she just kept talking about, I don't have any pain. I've got to get some of that stuff. I got to tell my daughter to get some. And I was just so happy that that helped her problem and could possibly help her problem because she believes in natural remedies and things and healing as well. So I just had to say that. Hopefully, maybe I can connect with her before I leave and go back to Texas and she can give you her testimony herself because she was like, she came back over, I gave her some more, and she said, I just feel good. It just makes me feel really good. So today I ordered the um the first box that I started with, which was the Slimmer Love box. So I got that here. It just came here in the mail. I had it delivered here because I knew I wasn't gonna be, get it in time and I needed products. And I'm just like, you guys, if you are ever on the fence about these products, they work. Slimmer Love box, with a quick story about me selecting that as my first I had signed up for a free account, and I knew I wanted something weight loss, but I wanted something that would last me a month so I could try it and see if it worked. And this was the least expensive box. And I kid you, you guys, some of you know my story, some of you don't. Like the first day, my cravings were gone. The second day, the same thing. My first week, I released 9 pounds. The second week, 14 pounds. My first month, 23 pounds. There was nothing you could tell me after that, okay, well, it's not going to work anymore. I still, I take a variety of products now, but that's my OG, ride or die kit. And I needed some of the things. I needed some more fat detox and some more slimmer oil. So I ordered that one this time around. But I am just, you guys, if you ever are curious, you don't know, maybe it'll work, maybe it won't work, try it because it worked for me. And again, it's going to work with your body's natural metabolic processes and improve it, and you will see the difference. Those cravings will be gone. That weight will start coming off. It was to me, it was the craziest thing because I had been trying everything and nothing was working. So if you're ever on the fence, if you're listening, go ahead and give it a try. You will be surprised. You'll be pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
So that's all I have. Thanks for letting me speak.
Oh, you're welcome, and I pray all is well with your mom. But it's the portability of the products, being able to try and take them with you and offer someone a solution. They have an issue like Miriam did today. Um, Amazing, right? The products they're not on trial anymore. And then I remember when Miriam and I connected a few years ago. It was what, 2022, June 2022, and we connected. And I remember she had to ride the electric cart in the grocery store. Remember that? And I would share like tips with her, like I'm like, ma'am, just walk. And she had the cane, and now you see her, 120 pounds lighter, using the products, and they work. And we don't make any claims that they're going to work for everybody. Everyone's body, everyone's physiology is different, but you do your part with, eat healthy most of the time, and then you have some activity if you want to release weight. these products are going to work. And so what I like about the weight loss portion of the business is 20 years ago, people wanted to lose weight, right? In 2025, people want to lose weight. 20 years from now, people are going to want to lose weight, right? So thanks, Mariam, for sharing that. All right, Tina, let me get you to mute yourself. The Stones from Lodi, California. All
Yep.
right.
And I got my Buckeye shirt on.
Hey, they're playing. The Browns are playing the Steelers this weekend, so
Yeah.
we can't be friends this week.
That's all right. Well, I wanted to talk about the liver detox that I did. And I was doing really well on it. And like the second day, I noticed I was a little emotional, so to speak. And so Anthony's like, have you did your mood inhaler today? And I just gave him this sourpuss look at him. It's like, how dare you talk about me? You know, I just very he's like, I did mine today. You might want to give yours a try. So I did. And he was like, I could tell you took that mood inhaler. Said it boosts your mood tremendously. And so then the next day, I wasn't all emotional, but I did remember to take my mood boost during that time. And I released 5 pounds doing the liver cleanse. I was really excited about that. So I called my daughter and I was telling her about it. And she was like, well, what is a liver cleanse? And I was like, okay, let me share. So I was telling her about it, and she wants to try doing the liver cleanse. She's already buying products from me. She's on auto ship with us. And so I told her, I said, you would be surprised of the difference it make. I said, because with her being in the school with kids, on the football field with my grandson, I said, you around all kind of toxins and things. I said, so it's a good thing to do. So she's like, well, just give me all the information. She said, and I might have my girlfriend do it with me. I said, well, that's good. I said, both of y'all do it together. And so far, everything that I've shared with her, she's actually agreed with using it. And then we went on and we sent my grandson, who's playing football, we sent him the Focus Fuel for when he's doing his training and even playing football. And he noticed a big difference being out there on the field as well as in school. So he was like, Mima, you're going to make sure I have this all the time. I said, yep, you're on auto ship. You'll be getting it every month, you know. And he's like, it lasts a whole month. I said, yeah. I said, now, one thing, do not share your Focus Fuel with anyone. I said, because it go up your nose and you don't want them putting that up their nose and then you using it. So he's like, well, I'll just tell them to have their mom give you a call. So that's where we are right now.
That's
I was,
awesome.
yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Tina, for sharing that. Yeah, the liver cleanse it's only three days. So it's not something that lasts for a week, 3 days. And you're not the first person that reported, that first or second day you feel not your best, or something's going on, you get emotional. So having that mood boost, go stick. Thank you, Anthony, for recommending that. I'm sure it made him happy, but this works. And then being able to tell other people about it, that's what we do. We use products we believe in and we share them with people we care about. And then with your grandson using Focus Fuel, Miss Charlotte, in Atlanta, her grandson shared his testimonial about using Focus Fuel last week on last Tuesday, last Monday Zoom. So
I sent him the video.
it's this is amazing. It's
I sent
amazing.
him the video of that call,
Yeah.
and so he was real excited about that. Yeah.
That's awesome. And what's great is our products are good for adults and kids. You know, the go-go sticks are for kids, I forgot the age, I think 12 and up, but um they work, right? And so we always, as far as our products, we recommend people consult their doctor before using any of our products if they have any health conditions. Because we're not doctors. So let me see, we have it's 5:51 my time, so we have like 9 minutes, guys. So
I just had one more thing to say, and then
okay.
I'm gone. Also, my daughter was buying over the counter and prescription for his allergies. He is now using the allergy relief inhaler, and he loves it.
That's awesome. Yeah, that I use that one before going to sleep at night with the sinus soothe. This owes me up so I don't snore. Right? It's amazing. And so that's awesome. It's nice having the go-go sticks because they're portable, they're affordable, and they work, and they're not drugs.
Mm-hmm.
So and so more and more people are enjoying our go-go sticks. But so thank you, Tina, for sharing that. All right.
All right. Thank
All right.
you.
All right. Let me get Coach Seymour. He has a quick testimonial he wants to share. Should be on mute, sir.
Hi, Coach. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Real quick, I have my housekeeper that comes over and clean 3 times a week, and sometimes she'll wash my clothes and stuff like that. So today when she came over, she was doing her cleaning, and then she got finished. She came in the room, the office, and sat down with me for a little bit. And she asked me if I had any extra bottle of the laundry detergent. I only had 2 left of the protector. Luckily, 7 came in today. But I said, yeah, I got 2 of them. And I said, why? She said, I like how your clothes smell when it comes out the wash and I put it in the dryer. I was just wondering if I could buy one from you. So I definitely. So I sold her one, left me with 1. But like I said, luckily today I got 7 more bottles came in. And just the point that she had bought some of the cleansing, the surface cleaner from me before, because she used that to clean the house when she's cleaning too. But just the point that you have to have products on hand, not just for you to use, but in case somebody want to buy something from you immediately. And if I didn't have those products, I could have maybe lost the sale or even lost a sale from the product from a product from somebody that wanted it. 2, most of y'all know about my stories. These products over the last 6 years has really changed my life. I had 3 heart attacks, was on 39 medication, kidney damage, walking cane. I'm on no medication. Walking cane is gone. Kidney damage been reversed. 52 pounds lost. And the best part, I mean, this is the 2nd time I've done it, but with this company was the fastest I've ever reached 100,000 in commission. Compared to my last company, it took me almost 8 years in the last company. This company, it was just completely fast. But again, remember, I work hard. I don't know how you gonna work. You might join us and you might not make any money. But if you really take this business seriously, and if you're not a part of it, and you're on this call listening, take the chance of just taking that tour and see what this business can do for you. Because these products are great. I joined to prove that they were not going to work. That was 6 years ago. If I would have kept that mindset and these products wasn't working, trust me, I would have been gone. But when I tell you these products are the best products you're going to ever come across, and it will change your life if you take it seriously and be consistent with it. Because I'm telling you, they're the best. Ain't nobody out there can touch what we have. Nobody. And I'm not saying that because I'm in this business. I'm not saying this to impress anybody. I'm saying it to impress upon you that if you try these products, your mind will be changed, your health will be changed. And I'm just saying, do it for your family, number 1. Don't be selfish. Don't just say, I'm not going to do it because I'm telling you, these products are some of the best products that you will ever come across and put in your body. They're the most healthiest products that you'll put in your body. If I shave my beard off, you would not be able to tell that I'm 64 years old, going on 65 in a few months. It actually aged me backward, to be honest with you. If you saw me 5 years ago and look at me today, you'd have been like, you look older then than you do now. When I'm telling you, we have the best, the best, the best, the best. Back to you, Coach.
All right. And let me go back. Yeah, as far as having products on hand, we have a saying, products on hand is cash on demand. So it's great when someone is interested in buying a product, and if you have some on hand, you can always sell what's in stock, and then when they come back to buy again, that's when they set up an account, and then they can order wholesale. That's part of our system we have. Now, those of you don't know, Seymour he came off of 39 medications, right? Lost the weight, hasn't had any heart issues because the products work. And so, like I said before, the products aren't on trial anymore, and more people are open to these type of products because they don't want to keep using medications with the side effects. And as far as the income piece, in Seymour's first 3 years, he made $5,000, right? First 3 years. And then we met in Nashville, Tennessee, our first event in Nashville. We met there. The first time we met him and Coach Will, and he plugged into our simple system, made over $100,000 in the next three years. So the first 3 years, $5,000 part-time, good money. And you have the tax benefits and stuff, helping people. The following 3 years went over $100,000. So we have a system that works for those of you that want to plug into it. So thank you, Coach Seymour, for sharing that. Let me read. We're going to go a little bit past the hour. Is that okay? We go past the hour because I have Katrina and I think Eureka and then Jerry. Jerry, you still want to share, sir? Raise your hand if you want to share. So I'll get you on mute in a moment. But let me read Debbie's testimonial. She says, we have been on HP Naturals for about 6 months. He has memory issues and has been on mind, body, and soul fulvic acid mineral drops and fulvic acid powder. He takes every day. Mine 3 times a day. He went to neurology doctor and did a memory test and scored an extra point. The doctor doesn't understand as numbers should go down, not up when it comes to memory. He isn't on meds for this, just supplements. The doctor was surprised. Thank you, Debbie, for sharing that. The products work. All right, Katrina, let me get you on mute, and you should be good. Should be able to unmute yourself.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah, I just wanted, I got a few quick testimonies. The first one, me and my daughter, we did the liver cleanse. I released 5.5 pounds and she released 4 pounds. But we were exercising. We got up each morning and we walked like 45 minutes to an hour each day. So we was feeling good. But the first day I did the liver cleanse, I was getting a slight headache. I was having a headache and I used the lavender ice and then I had the migraine. So that worked fine. And then the second day, I have to follow up with Miss Tina. I was like in some kind of mood the second day, wasn't feeling all that, didn't really want to be bothered. So I took the mood inhaler and then I took Joy and the Joy essential oil, and that helped me out a lot. And then the third day was pretty good. It felt good. I was just flowing the third day. And then I went live on Facebook telling people about my experience with the liver cleanse, how good I felt. And so far, 3 people have contacted me because they said they want to do the liver cleanse with me because I told them if they want to do it, I'll do it with them. You know, it was great. It gave me some clarity, made me more focused. It's like revitalizing, you know, it was great. Now today I started the parasite. I'm starting the parasite today, and it's kind of interesting because I've been in the bathroom a lot today for some reason, and I've been drinking a lot of water too. So, but that was my first one. The liver cleanse was good. And then the other day I had on my black sea oil t-shirt and I went to the Dollar Tree and the black sea oil say, pain, high blood pressure, inflammation. So it was this older guy in there and he was reading my shirt and he was like, I got all of those. You know, he said he got the pain, the inflammation, high blood pressure, and then it say scan me, but he couldn't scan. So I was telling him about it. So we exchanged information, and he ordered the black seed oil right then and there. You know, and he got on auto ship because he said him and his wife are going through some health issues. So I got a customer just by wearing the black seed oil T-shirt. And then my third testimony is one of my customers. She bought some Craving Crusher, the Craving Crusher inhaler. And she texted me a couple of days ago, and she said she have released 3 pounds so far just using the Craving Crusher because she was not snacking like she said, I know that's not a lot, but I am really excited. I said, oh, that is a lot. That's very exciting. And she was like, I'm almost out. When I run out, I'll contact you again. But that Craving Crusher is a winner, and I was very excited about that. That's all I got for you, Coach.
Well, that's awesome. Well, congratulations to you and your daughter on your weight release from the liver cleanse. And we recommend people who want to lose weight start with the 3 day liver cleanse first because that helps to reset the liver, right? Your liver, processes nearly everything we drink, eat, what goes into our skin, and what we inhale eventually gets processed through the liver. And if it's all gunked up and not functioning well, it's going to make it difficult to lose weight. So that's why we like starting people on a 3 day liver cleanse. And then you mentioned lavender ice, which is our essential oil, right? It's great for
Yes.
sinuses and migraines. And then you mentioned the migraine ease go-go stick, this one right here, which is wonderful.
Yep.
And then mood boost, amazing stuff. And then the t-shirt, like there's 1,000 ways to build a business. And none of us who are consultants, we don't go out each day to recruit people, right? We simply have buttons or t-shirts or our car, and we simply recruit doing our normal activities. Like Katrina went to Dollar Tree and had her Black Oil t-shirt on. I had that same t-shirt. Seymour has the same t-shirt. People read it and they're like, hey, I have pain, I have inflammation, I have all that and more. And
Exactly.
I'm like, well, guess what? I have something that works that doesn't have any negative side effects. And they buy right on the spot. It's amazing how it works. So that t-shirt is one of my favorite t-shirts to wear, and you just help somebody else, and then you're having people who want to do 3 day liver cleanse from your story,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Your story, and story sell, guys, right? You use the products and you have a good, compelling story. People are going to want to buy them, right? And they work. So thanks, Katrina, for sharing that. All right.
You're welcome.
All right, let me see. We're past 6 o'clock, so we're good. Let me get Jerry. You want to share, sir? I know you raise your hand. You good? Let me see. I asked you to unmute. There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, I want to share this with y'all. Back in January, I reached out to you. VA called me, told me my A1C was 7.8. So I reached out to you. You gave me some recommendations, and what had happened, I started with the Slimmer Pro, Beetroot Max, and the Berberine. I went back as of September the 20th. A1C went from 7.8 to 6.8. Cholesterol at that time back in January was 397 points. It dropped down to 264. Products work. I'm not on no medication. I'll be 70 years old in April. I take no pills. Thank y'all so much. I'm good for life.
That's amazing.
Stop taking the products. Today is 196 days.
All right.
That's the beat. Thank y'all so much.
All right. Well, thank you for trusting us enough to even reach out to me for help and listening and now you are definitely a product of the product. I see your Facebook post every single day.
I think today is 195 and 196.
That's awesome.
I'm pretty close to either I dropped 39 or 38.
Yeah. And it's great. And people, they say as we mature, as we age, it's hard to lose weight, right? That's what they say. But these products, they work. Miriam I'm not giving anyone's ages, but myself, Miriam, Seymour, Jerry, other people are not, we're closer to we're closer to Social Security and above age compared to, being closer to the legal drinking age, right? and the
Because
products work.
you know what's really crazy? In the gym. I walk from 8 to 3 since this product. I've never been in the gym since I started this program. I just walk every day and I change my eating habits. That Slimmer Pro, Beetroot Max, and berberine, black seed oil, and the Hepa Detox, that's one hell of a combination right there.
That's amazing. That's good
It
stuff.
works. That's all I got, my friend.
All right, sir. Thank you for hopping on and sharing. All right. You have a good night. Let me see. Kara says stories do sell. I sold 4 bottles of black oil this weekend after showing ladies what it did for her scar. They work. So black oil is probably our top selling product. Just so you guys know that black oil for $25, $26. You're not going to get a higher quality black seed oil for that price. And let me give you guys a preview. Some people we are going to have a parasite cleanse and toxin tea come out soon, and it's simpler than the current parasite cleanse. A lot easier. All right, and so you drink 2 cups a day before your meals. It works. So stay tuned for that once we launch that. I got Eureka. Do you want to share, Eureka? I know you had your hand raised, and then I'll go back to Clarence and we'll wrap this up. But do you have any? You want to share, Eureka? I know you had your hand raised and you lowered it. So let me see if you can unmute if you want to share. If not, we can go to Clarence. I'm talking about Eureka Harrison in Virginia. There you go.
Yes. I had did the liver cleanse with Rosalind, and we were wondering if we could do it or not, and so we were just kind of daring each other. If you do it, I'll do it. So so we did it, and that was my first time doing it, and the first day was kind of interesting because instead of putting the lemon in my water, um I um I can't see, I'm blind. So the lady that was helping me, I had taken the label off the lemon so I can recognize it, and I gave her the wrong bottle. Instead of her looking at the bottle, she put the HEPA detox in the water. So when I was drinking some, I said, "Well, this don't taste like lemon." So I was still kind of drinking some. So my stomach got to felt kind of funny. So I stopped, I didn't do anything that first day. That first day, but I mean nothing happened to me though. But um I just started over the next day. But now um because I was a person that loves sweets, and now I'm not even craving any sweets. And I'm I'm not craving any sweets or anything. And also today when I ate my meals and everything, you know the 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 last thing I would reach for is a vegetable. So now I'm reaching for my vegetables and my fruits and that kind of thing. So I don't know how much I lost. I don't I don't know how much I lost or didn't lose on the um cleanse, but I think I did very well on it. And thanks for the products.
All right, that's awesome. And just so you know, HEPA detox that can be consumed internally, like 1 to 2 drops of that, but it doesn't taste the best. When I use it, I mix mine in lemon juice, and sometimes I add salt to it, just a little shot of HEPA detox. But you can also rub it on over your liver, which is great. But I'm glad you had a positive experience, and you're not the first person that reported that they notice their craving for sweets goes away from doing the liver cleanse. And so, it's nice seeing you making healthy choices with the vegetables and the fruits, and keep living that lifestyle and using the products, and you do your part. The products will do their part, which are great. But thank you, Eureka, for hopping on. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let me go back to Clarence one more time. and then we'll wrap it up with after Clarence.
Thanks, Coach. I wanted to share another testimony, and then I wanted to answer a question, whereas a couple of folks have asked me what I have been using. Well, we have this app in our back office, whereas just say you have a headache. You can put headache in there, and it'll tell you everything you need for that headache. Coach Marcus, I know you know what the name is. I'm having a mental block right now. But at any rate, anything that anybody has, any health challenges that they have, you can put that in that app, and it will tell you. It'll take you to the PDF. It'll give you all of the ingredients. That's how I was able to give my doctor all the information on all of my supplements. Getting back to this, I think I may have shared this story. My brother-in-law is a paraplegic. He's been a paraplegic for probably 15 years now. And he developed DQ on his bottom. And it had been there for 7 or 8 years, and it just kept getting bigger and bigger. And the doctors were, doing a packing on it and, saline, cleaning it up every day, and it just wasn't getting well. Well, when I started out ordering products, and black seed oil was one of the first ones. And I don't know how many bottles I got, so I just started giving it away. So I gave my wife a bottle, and she wasn't really interested in the business. She's a 47-year cardiac nurse. She's just tired of health challenges and anything. But now she's all on top of these products. But at any rate, she took a bottle to the nursing home where he was, and that's what I told her. I said, take this and put this on Johnny's bottom. So she did. She said she started doing it, like every other day whenever she went out to see him. And she said the first week, she noticed that it was closing up. Check this out. Within 90 days, it was completely closed. I mean, his skin had grown over it, and his doctors documented in his chart as healed after all of these years. Like they say, black seed cures everything but death. And again, like I say, I can't say enough about these products. And your question to what use, and this sponsor. I encourage everybody, like I put in the chat, everything that we have, you should have one or two of, and just continue to get this stuff, because you don't want to ever go back to prescription drugs. So, I mean, I'm on that journey. There's just a few things that I don't have, but I constantly order anything, or if I notice somebody has something, I'm giving stuff away. But yeah, just you put whatever it is that you have going on with you that app in our back office, and it'll direct you to what you need. Back to you, Coach. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Clarence, for sharing that. And in our back office, both companies have what's called a self-help portal. There's a link on there. Click on that, and you can type any word or health condition in there. If there's a product or products that are recommended for them, it's going to list them. Also on the HBN website, you can search by health condition on the HBN site. There's a search feature. You can type whatever health condition it is, and it's going to list the products that are recommended for that condition. Now, the products don't, not every health condition known to man is on the help desk or the website, but there are a lot that are listed on there. And I agree with you, Clarence. Black seed oil, they say it cures everything but death. We have a document in our Facebook groups that show there are 101 benefits, known benefits, 101 known and being used for wound care. That's one. I scrape the skin off my shin on the bike in the spin class, and I put black seed oil on that, and there's no scar, and skin came back faster compared to using other stuff. We also do have a bed sore relief oil on with GoDesana people have used that has helped to minimize and reverse bed and heal the scar, heal the bed sore. So lots of products. Coach Seymour used black seed oil on his bullet wound, and they help the scar go away. Right. So our black seed oil, like I said, guys, that's our #1 selling product. So, all right, guys, hey, it has been an hour. I appreciate everyone for hanging out with us for the past hour and 15 minutes, both on Zoom and on Facebook. If you are not yet a member, okay, and you want to become a consultant so you can use the products and recommend them to people, or you want to become a customer or both, hey, get back with whoever shared this information with you. Let them know what you liked about the information. Then they can assist you with setting up your account. And I want to thank any guests who are on here tonight, who are live, or if you're watching a replay. Thank you for watching the replay. Like I said, thanks for hanging out with us for the past hour and 15 minutes. We appreciate your time, and want to welcome you in advance to the GoDesana, Heart by Natos, and the Green Organics family. You guys have an amazing night, and I'll see you guys on the next testimonials call. Have a good night. Bye.